Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Throwing to start this game. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He lets one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Purdy looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run here on first down. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 10 now. That's taken in by Samuel. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. It's a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. It's a 21-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Here's Stroud now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. Got him in over the middle, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. And the 49ers in a nickel set. Third down coming.
Righty taxi.
Throwing from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Taken in at the 15. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So that brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Now Purdy. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And it's a touchdown. He made the catch and took it the rest of the way. The 49ers grow their early lead to 13. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Caught on the left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
All right. Whoa.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Flash. Robin. Hey.
They're going play action. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
All right.
To the air, Stroud. He's got him, that's Mixon. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
All right.
Back to throw, Stroud. Pressure comes, he's taken down, the 49ers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a foot.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
3rd and long for him here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
On the quick, right?
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Hey.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. And I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, partners. They turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go now. Let's stay 19.
Purdy to throw it. And the catch is made down the right sideline. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On the jump.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Throwing now off play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And his receiver finishes the play. Touchdown. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Texans nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Ow, but tonight. Tonight.
Back now, pressure on its way. Schultz with the catch. And he's out to clear. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Oh, I don't think so. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He finds the open man there, complete. At the 20. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And he rips up 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. That one is caught left side of the field. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Purdy looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Intercepted in the end zone. Azeez Al-Shire has it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back. Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shroud. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Running left is Mixon. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Here we go. 11. Hey!
Throwing is Stroud. Into traffic, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Here we go.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. His running back hauls it in deep right. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he only manages what used to be the touchback on kick returns, stopped at the 20-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Tony. Hey, uno Mars.
Looking to throw. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There was a window there for a moment. Boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
One last play before the break. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hey, uno. Look the hot.
Throwing it just before halftime. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Tossing right to the short side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. On the ground again with Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense up to the line fast.
TJ.
From the 34. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here we go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Look the hot.
Throwing from the gun here. Has his man. It's Mixon. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 17. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Buggy.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
There's a give, left side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. That run good for 6 yards, and it brings them closer for 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Foul.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. That's brought in by Jennings. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. The give here on 2nd. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers football, and they are hurting for points. They start this quarter with a huge lead. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Now Purdy. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the toe. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this 2nd half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's got to overcome a bit of adversity.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Texans are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Here he is on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Here we go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back.
So fucking
And
sick.
a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
11, 11, 11.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he drives this forward to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lower the deficit they face. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's a toss headed right. And he won't salvage
Fucker didn't
It's a
block
loss on the
nobody.
play. The defense calls a
Fuck
timeout,
me,
so
man.
that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
2nd and 13. Got a man open. Complete. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this a point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
Making a hit. I see. Okay, clean them
They're
with the
out
bar
and set. 1st and 10.
Clean them with the bar run and lightweight shootouts.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. Here's Stroud. He's got it, room to run. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Trying to hit Diggs, and it's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to start out at their own 35. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He finds the open man there, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go, set, go.
On first down, they'll run. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is caught, left side of the field. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage is really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead off the turnover. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he makes the heads go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Texans 20. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
Back to the air following the pick six. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Oh, ready?
Here's Mixon. Up the sideline, past the 40. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Best run games in this league at Lions can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Here we go.
They go play action on 1st. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the 49ers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the 4th. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.
Came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it. Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from thing I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the quick, right? South.
On second down, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. It's a gain of 34. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll throw again with Purdy. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's got it at about the 8. And he will score. George Hill. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Huh? You said what?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Oh, I didn't know what you was talking about.
Stroud quickly out to Collins.
Huh? I can't hear you, Scoot.
Second and 7. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Here we go.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Ronnie Bell back deep for the 49ers. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big hit with Purdy to Samuel. 53 yards.
Let's go now. 18, run, 18.
A first down throw for Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards through the air. First down, 49ers. Back to the air is Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Go.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
All right.
Schultz is the motion man. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And that but is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Left side. It's caught by Brown. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down for Houston.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
1st and 10.
Here we go. Look at high.
On play action. Stroud. Looking downfield. He's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. 41 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Mixon. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Past midfield. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Purdy on first down. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. Second and a yard. Stroud to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's Bell to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Purdy.
Oh, I see him out there.
Downfield for Ayuk. And the Texans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top. in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
First and 10 for Purdy. To the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Give, running right. It is Mixon. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go.
Stroud. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. On 2nd down, Stroud. That's over the middle, complete to to Brown. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Pollard.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
To throw is Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that one is caught. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They will work the middle with Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's taken down up past the 35. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem, as they convert for the first down. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
In motion now, it's Collins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here we go. Why, Tony?
To throw is Stroud. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
On the set. Let's go now.
To throw on first down is Purdy. And for the
Whoa.
4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
All right.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. They look to run with Mixon. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
This is 3rd and manageable again. The pocket does get slightly congested, but there's still space for him to manage it. He just starts to kind of spaz out, takes his eyes away from what's happening downfield, and has 2 players
all even. 4th quarter, everything we wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Purdy works out of the pistol. He gets it to Samuel, left side. They'll go up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd, and now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Here's Stroud. And that is and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. They'll run here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down for Houston. Now Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where quarterbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Second down, 8 for the 1st down.
All right.
They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's Stroud. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Huh?
So now it's Baby Fairbairn.
I'm waiting on you.
This to grab
Said I'm waiting on you.
This kick is good.
Can't even got back on the
They
side.
move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense. as they kick it off.
Debo Samuel on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's first down.
Ready?
Hello?
Top below 18.
Hello?
Out of the gun. Here's Purdy.
I told you I would be.
Hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Great job there
It'll
defensively,
make you get up.
separating
It'll get
the
you that
man
feeling.
from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Go.
Purdy now on second down. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be brought past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier.
You're used to that, huh?
Catch gets him a first down. On the run, McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Second and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Once he got it.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy.
So you go to the morning.
It's incomplete.
Oh, I thought if I get him.
Now it's going to be third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
You going to sit him down.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If that was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He was trying to hook up with Debo Samuel that time. And it's going to be third down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Right side, hauled in by Samuel. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's going to be taken down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Let's go now.
Don't see
Again in
it.
the air for Purdy.
You can't see.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
He's homesick.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
I heard that used to be
This is
Buffalo.
first and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, uno.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Here we go. One final play. Catch made. That's Woods. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball.
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, when we get the bag. Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some cloud around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back,